think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same my Dixie, same rowdy. Take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now.
Football on the horizon and a great place for it. Welcome to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Green Bay Packers.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And here we go from Lambeau. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs, get his first look on the ground. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled there by Mike Green.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Yeah, ready.
Shotgun now for Love. That's incomplete left side. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Black Ultra. Ready?
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Rolling into enemy territory. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Offense up to the line fast. Love now on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Following the false start, here comes 2nd and 7.
Ready, ready. 52 blue, check.
Running it after the penalty. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Buys time, rolling right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
McManus sends it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Working quickly here. Now Jackson off the play action. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready. What? Ready. 13.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Lucas Van Ness on the tackle. A 2-yard gain.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot.
Formation for the Ravens.
And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner, up past the 35.
First down 10. At their own 39-yard
Okay.
line.
Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. To the air with Love. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Gets it complete. Here's Marshawn Lloyd. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
The Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Love out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. Escapes a defender. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Love from the gun. Has it down close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
A gain of 26 yards. That's another Packer.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers stretch their early lead to 9. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Well, this is something we've been monitoring, and it's actually happened for just the 3rd time ever. A player has caught 20 touchdowns in a single season as he joins a couple of the greatest to do it, Jerry Rice and Randy Moss, in this exclusive club.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's Lamar. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this is intercepted. And the Packers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
47-yard line.
Jacobs running behind center. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw. In this throw, it's a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time?
He runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 17-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Jackson quick pass wide. And he won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Jackson looking to throw. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. On the move, past the 40. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. Think this might be a hold, partner. I'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Lamar now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
3rd and long for him here. Finding Flowers. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. Running for it. Here's Henry. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. Lamar off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Jackson now on third. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Jackson yet again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long. They're going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up fourth and long. Oops, knocks it through. And the gap closes to 14 points.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the rack and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down. Back to the air. Love. Pass caught out right by Golden. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And goes to the hurry up here.
13 yards on the play.
Loves to throw again. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers making a 3-possession game. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
McMahon is there to tack on the point after. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21.
Packers 24, Ravens 3. Brendan McManus to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. On the move, headed right. Wide open, downfield, got it! And he will get this inside the 30.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Escapes out to the left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Ravens facing a deficit near the break.
First down, Ravens.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Jackson. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Let's go. 1918.
Throw here, 3rd down. Right back to Flowers they go. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Henry takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens chop some of the lead off before the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That one hits for 30. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball red. Set.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go. Set.
Once more, it's Love. Has his man. It stops. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Love with it on first down. Complete out to the right side. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. First down, play action. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
18 Cardinal.
Now Hooker. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Okay, ready?
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Start. Gotta be lying.
Hooker to throw. Look at that power. Deep left side. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. And the Packers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
46-yard line.
Ready. The Green Jack. Needle blue. Hut.
One final shot before the half. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. One last play before the break. Final throw before the break. Throwing for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers piling it on going into halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
McManus on for the extra point. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's Hooker. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Alert! Alert!
On first and 10, it's Henry. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Panther 60, Panther, Cougar 19.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
The score, Packers 38, Ravens 16.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
On the set.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Ready, red, set,
Handoff here to Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
ready.
Love now off the play action. On target to Musgrave. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Short pass brought in. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. And a lot of things Jerry Rice did we might never see equaled again, but that's what he's just done here. It's his 22nd touchdown catch of the season. That matches the career best of Rice and puts him one behind the NFL record. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead.
45, Ravens 16.
On now is McManus to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Here's Luke for the point after. Bringing pressure, and it's blocked! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. The Ravens look like they got it back, and they did! Well, partner, we still got a full quarter left, but surprised them with the onside kick here, and to their credit, they got the ball back.
Well, I think even the most progressive coaches in the past would have never made that call. But we're seeing this more and more. Teams becoming more aggressive by the year, especially, Kate, when they're trailing in a game, doing what they think they've got to do to give themselves a chance to win.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Chased out to his right. This one's caught. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, a schoolyard. When you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Slot man motioned over. Third and long. They're going to throw. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
To throw his hooker. The left side caught by Andrews. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Let's go.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Man downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
On the ready.
They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
He's got it near the 10. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers trying to end this before the final quarter.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers grow their lead yet again.
52. Ravens 22. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now here's Hooker. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that takes them to 3rd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Well, another target there for one of the busiest members of this offense, but this one nearly ended in disaster.
Yeah, kind of become a victim of his own success, right? They're keying on him extensively now, knowing that ball could be headed his way, and that time it should have been a takeaway. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And the Packers are able to... It's rocked. That ball's free. And the fumble recovery is made.
So few of these are recovered by the kicking team anymore. It reminds me why you've seen some alternatives tossed around for ways to replace the onside kick. For now, well, it just remains a difficult challenge that was not achieved that time around.
Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we ready.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers piling onto the scoreboard yet again. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers continue adding on to that lead.
Ravens 25. Brendan McManus to
On now is McManus to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
70 ranges.
Hooker set to pass. Complete to Henry on the check down. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Working now from the gun. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
6, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Stay.
Hooker will look to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Ready.
Go play action on first down. He rolls to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
To throw, Hooker. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Offense in the hurry up here. Henry punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a small chunk off that lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content.
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And they were all over this one. They stop him short, and the fake fails. They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Yeah, these numbers, Kate, they're pretty clear. It's hard to recover these onside kicks. Nice job there by the fielding team, but you see why the rules committee, right, the competition committee constantly searching for maybe new creative ways, because it is just so hard to get that ball when the other team's prepared for the onside kick.
45, white. Set.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Packers football in what has been a one-sided game in their favor. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Love out of the shotgun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got it complete to Reed. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
6 yards. That's good for a Packers.
Shot. 17.
First and goal.
They'll run, Jacobs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard
Here we go.
line.
Here we go. 60 red. Set.
Go to him again. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Man, they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on 4th and goal.
Down. Drill. Blue. 32. Ready.
They're going to go. It's Love. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
Completed over the middle. He's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
15 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Now Hooker.
First down.
Cut out left. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
19 Tiger.
Here's Hooker. Buys time, rolling right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. He made the call to send this one outside. It was a good one, but he does wind up a few yards shy of that first down marker.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Desperation time here on fourth. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he has this down to the 34. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Escapes the pocket. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10. Hooker to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making the scoreboard look a touch better. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate,
And no, they faked it! They tried a trick play, but it's blown up. That's going to be a sack. Great work by the defense. Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Offense is set, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 23.
Play action, Love. Cut near the goal line. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. The 23rd of the season, tying the record for receiving scores in 1 year. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers tack on 7 more to their lead.
Ravens 37. Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
At their own 34-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Ready.
To throw his hooker. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. When he is hauled down right at that midfield strike.
And the Baltimore
50 Vikings, 50 Vikings. 19, 18, rubber, 18, rubber.
Still sticking with the passing game. Throw is caught. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Hold it ready.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now. Go.
Handoff headed right to Henry. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Andrews snags another one. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Offense is hurrying. Time running down.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Lions.
Henry. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Ravens putting up points in a game decided. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Luke tacks on the extra points. And the Ravens trail by 22 now.
66. Ravens 40.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Packers are able to recover the kick.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 smash, red. Hut.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready, claws red. 50.
They're going to pass it here. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find Matthew Golden. And it sets up second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Back to the air. Love. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Come on, set. Red, black, ultra. Set.
3rd and long for him here. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And this is recovered by the Packers hands team. They're going to win this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set. Yellow, white, white. Ready.
Love back to it after the pick. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally...
And that one is picked off, but wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. This will be the final play of the game.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Getting out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers have likely locked up the win right there. So this is a Packers win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.